Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Rust console guy here on the PC side. Today we're going to be talking about the Rust console furnace, electrical furnace to be exact. Yes, the electrical furnace you see right behind me, these little bad boys right here. Now, the cool thing about the electrical furnace that it was introduced with the secret patch that Rust console just had not that long ago is that the electrical furnace is up to 30 to 40% faster at cooking than the regular furnace. And yes, they're very compact and small. The industrial furnace, the big boy that clans use, that is still the king and winner. But however, we're gonna have the electrical furnace. It's a lot nicer. You never have to worry about having wood in order to power it. You could just power it with a regular battery, a car battery, as cheap as that. However, this is where the struggle happens. This electrical furnace does not cook any sort of wood, so you might run low on charcoal supply. Now, with that said, you could probably get away with powering up to 3 electrical furnaces with a regular car battery. Just be mindful that I was checking, and I don't know if this is a bug on the console side, but the console only has a maximum output of 10 on the car battery, while on the PC side we have a maximum output of 15. So we're gonna play around with the 10 maximum output until I see some changes. I don't know if it's a bug or not. But yes, you could get away with powering 3 of these plus a conveyor, industrial conveyor. That way you could have this configuration here where this pulls the loot, or I should say the raw material, metal and sulfur, cooks it, and then spits it back into the same box. We're gonna do that configuration right now. Now, we're gonna do it in a triangle because I don't know if you guys didn't know this, I'm sure you don't, but you could actually have pipes go through the actual windows. Pipes do not go through walls. So if I were to try to go through this pipe, it does not go through a wall. It used to, but it doesn't do that on the update, and nor does it do on the console side. But it does go through windows like you see right here. I have it going. So let's place these 3 industrial, or I should say furnace, electrical furnaces in here. The cool thing about the electrical furnace is that it has 2 slots for you to put the actual conveyor. So we're gonna go ahead here and we're gonna place this, we're gonna center it, and we're gonna go all the way center and go all the way to the back of the room. Okay, like so. And then the next thing we're gonna do is that we're gonna make sure that this is facing to the back. We're gonna go ahead and place this as far as we can to the left. That way we could just check if we could still place that. We should be able to place both of these. And then lastly, we want to make sure that the nose, basically the front of this, is facing to the right. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna push it to the maximum potential that we can to the right. All right. We can still place everything here. All right, we can 1, 2, 3. Boom, we managed to fit all 3 of these juicy little things in here. Now, with that said and done, my next suggestion to you would be to go ahead and place the actual 2 little sorry, the 2 little electrical branches that we need. So we're gonna place one there and we're gonna place one there. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put this one to go here. Make sure that this has a power of 3, and make sure that this has a power of 3. Well, not there you go. No, there you go, 3. And now we're gonna go ahead and we are you know what, let's go ahead and change the color to red. Now this doesn't matter if it goes through the wall, because you know electricity goes through the wall. We've all known that. The only thing that we got to worry about is that electricity does not go through the actual, I mean, sorry, not the electricity, the conveyors do not go through walls, the piping. So it would be nice if I could get the electrical thing. It should be on this side. Where is it? Oh, right there, found it. And then lastly, I just want to get these done because this thing is going to be a pain in my behind once I got to do the piping, and you'll see what I mean by that. All right, so now we're going to go ahead here and we're going to turn that around, and let's upgrade it to wood for now. So we're going to do the piping here. Let's place this here, and let's go ahead and we're going to do green. And that's gonna go in there. All right, here we go. Time for the headaches. You see what I mean by that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go up to the corner there, and then we're gonna go right in there so that way it knows that we're in. All right, now that we're in, we're gonna go ahead and just parkour in there. It would be nice if it lets me parkour in there. Oh my god, it's not gonna let me parkour in there. All right, no, that's not what I wanted. We're gonna have to probably use this to be able to stand in there. That way we could feed the pipes, right? All right, so cool thing. So we're gonna go ahead and we are gonna connect the piping. We're gonna connect that pipe there. We're gonna connect that to that, and we're gonna connect that to that, and then we're gonna connect that. We're gonna connect that back out. It's gonna come back out into this one. Oh jeez, that's so a struggle. But yes, that is essentially the 3 pipes right there. We've managed to connect it, and then the beauty of this whole situation is that we're gonna be able to do this, upgrade it into metal, and then we could even go ahead and place this. Now we never have to worry about that ever again. We never have to open this triangle ever again, which saves you a couple of metal scraps. And together, right? It's gonna save you a couple of metal scraps. The one thing that we do need to do is that we need to go ahead and add our battery. Make sure our battery is nice and plugged in into our actual input. There you go. And now it's gonna power all of our furnace. Then we're just gonna go ahead and make sure our battery is plugged into our actual test generator right here. Right there. And then boom, now we don't have to worry about this. Our battery is charging, and then we have a maximum output of that. Oh my goodness, I actually messed up. I actually should be plugging my battery into my little conveyor right here, and then I gotta put my conveyor and plug it into the actual thing right there. Now all is said and done, I just turn this on, and it's gonna grab the materials from here, and it's gonna put them in there. Here we'll grab some of the materials from in this box in here. Yeah, there you go. And then we're just gonna dump some of these materials in here. So then now this is gonna start switching it, and then you see it's cooking. Now that it's cooking in there, it's gonna start tossing it out here. You see? Boom, we're good to go. We never have to open this again. We're chilling. Oh my goodness, my dog is yelling in the background. I'm so sorry about that. Once all of this is said and done, we're gonna be able to get it done. And I hope this helped you guys out in the guide. I hope this is gonna be nice and cozy. Then you get to upgrade from these 3 to this. And as you can see, this is as much as you could get away with. On if you could probably bring this, or in console, if we could have this up to 15%, then that changes everything. Because think about all of this configuration that I have going on here is literally 5 power. It's 5, literally 5. So if we were to add an extra 3 here, it would take it to 15 power. Now, if you guys don't know, that's a lot of power. So I would just say a medium battery is probably the way to go if you're gonna do anything more than just this at all. All right, with that said, I hope you guys liked this video. Make sure to stay tuned for future videos where I'm going to be doing more configurations and a little bit more furnaces and everything. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, bye. Yes, I don't have to ever open this up